That's good.
Hi, and welcome to session 8. Please call me Schmal, Miss Schmal, or Sensei. Welcome! Hi, ᶑェᵃ. How are you? I hope you found a comfy seat. Wow, so today I'm quite excited for the new event in Blue Archive. Finally, the spooky students are here. Last time I checked, the game was just updating for a moment. So I'm gonna let it do that for just another second. Today is very sunny. How's the weather over there, I wonder? Thankfully, in a classroom, we don't have to worry about that. Okay. So, stream did start a little bit later than I intended. Instead of making a late post, I just hurried up. I wonder if that's the better option. Well, the better option is to not be late. I know that. Even though it's not even noon. Okay. Just double checking everything over here. Oop. Gonna scoot this way. And the game should be... I'll make sure the audio is on right away. Doing alright, just hopping in on my downtime during work. Being late is a staple of streaming though. I'm glad it's at least a staple of streaming, because being late to a regular job would not cut it. So I hope your break time during work goes well and is rejuvenating for you, ᶑェᵃ. it's good to have a bit of downtime during work. Oh, network unavailable. I hope that won't affect the game today. Alright, going to check the volume. For some reason my volume in Blue Archive hasn't been working as well. I wonder why that is. Okay, looking at my audio mixer, I see there is my mic. Okay. Interesting. Well, everything's a work in progress. For now, I would be happy to just jump into it. Okay, It would be nice to do my usual things just before the event. Just a little bit. My rank in tactical challenge is not too bad. You know, I am wanting to save my AP for the shop within the event, to be honest. Before I do the story, doing the quests is something that I enjoy doing first, because that helps me get a lot of goodies from the shop. Does the game have its own audio input? No, it does not. Should I put its own audio input in it? I'm gonna check that right now. Alright, there's Blue Archive right there. I'm gonna mess with it for a minute, see what will happen. After all, it would be A bit sad to miss out on the special music for the event. And something that I like about Blue Archive is the music. So, don't want to miss out on that. Tinkering a little bit more. How to have game audio in OBS. To capture game audio in OBS, you can use the audio output capture source or the new application audio capture feature for more control. Audio output capture, okay? Select the audio device. In the audio output mode, choose capture audio only. Okay. I see some wow. Sorry. That was loud, but now I hear the music. La la la. La. Alright, I think that will fix my problem for now. Yay! Wonderful. Now I will have this for next stream, and things will just go that much smoother. Testing. Huh. Yeah, I was just double checking. And I can hear the song from my own earbuds when I attach it to my computer. Though when I hear it on stream on my phone to double check, I don't hear it. Okay. I'm gonna try one more thing. Capture audio only. Properties. Hmm. Alright. Sorry for the long pause. And while I'm live, if there's any tips on audio, please let me know. After all, the audio is quite important. Okay. There. Okay, I was just making sure my noise suppression was on. So many settings. So while I'm streaming, I would be happy if any viewers either use this stream for background noise while working, studying, maybe even relaxing. I really don't mind being on in the background. And sometime I hope to improve my speaking skills so that I can literally speak every second and there's no dead air. So some people are really amazing with their ability to yap. I admire that. Maybe I should watch a few yapping streams. I've noticed a lot of other VTubers are into Blue Archive, so that would probably be fun for me to watch. So an interesting thing about when I started playing Blue Archive is I didn't immediately jump into any story. I really just like doing the quests and the missions, you know. It's really fun. And a big part about Blue Archive is the story. However, just doing the missions is plenty of fun in my opinion. Okay, so far, no. Okay. Alright, this group of students should do alright. I have a few percentages. Specialized student effects. Okay. I don't have many students available. I think I'm going to go ahead and put some more though. Like specifically. Okay. Shizuko and Natsu. Okay. I can hear the song on my end and it's really cute so far. Oh please, when I rewatch my VOD, let there be game music. Oh please, when I watch my VOD, let there be game music. So I have everything on auto. That's the way I like it. Getting through this a little speedy. The great thing about these events is the shop. There's so many goodies in the shop that it makes it really worthwhile to do the events. Let's see, I'm gonna poke her. Oh, I think this is a moment where I should turn... No, I shouldn't turn on the voices just yet. I'm only doing the quests. Once I do the story, I'll turn on the students' voices. And as for the voices, for the students, I have the Japanese audio. I'm aware there's a Korean audio. When I'm reminded that there is a Korean audio for this game, I have the urge to change over to that. I like the way it sounds. It sounds a little bit assertive, the Korean language. Victory! Easy peasy. Okay. Number 3. Same. Today's stream will be a bit of a longer one. I have more time. There's nothing I need to immediately do after stream. As so, this week has been really great on getting things done early in the week. However, I was looking at the calendar and tomorrow is going to be a holiday, a national holiday. Therefore, the library is going to be closed, and this is where I stream. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Maybe I'm quite set on doing streams on the weekdays. So maybe I'll just cut off tomorrow. And I'll just check the calendar more thoroughly when I plan something. Keeping in mind of holidays and whatnot. Taking care of a cat. I love coming across a cat. Who doesn't love coming across a cat? Most cats are indoors though, so usually I'd often see cats staring out the window. Getting some sunshine, which is good for them. Having curiosity. I find it very funny in Blue Archive that some cat girls have 4 ears. It actually disturbs me a little bit. That's the only thing I don't like about Blue Archive, is how some students have 4 ears. What's the point of 4 ears? I've heard the arguments being it's a different type of sense. You have the human ears for human-related hearing and the cat ears for cat ears. See? I can understand that just a little bit. It's still makes the head look crowded. I'm aware that some plushies for ᵜᵜᵦᵗʰ, one particular plushie was released and they got the horse ears correct on the character. However, they put human ears. And the company, they took action. You know, they apologized. Yet some fans still like the ears. They almost feel like it's a human cosplaying an ᵜᵜ. So that's a nice way to look at it. I would almost just cut off the ears. My first Hoshino plush, I modified a little bit myself because the hair was a little wonky. And I think I made it cuter. It was a little wonky because it's a bootleg version of the good Schmal company Hoshino plush. The original plush itself, I think right now sits at around $120. My guess, if I wanted to attempt to get that plush, is I would buy it from a Japanese seller with the yen, because the yen has dropped. Last time I checked, which was maybe 2 days ago, a yen was practically half the worth of a US dollar. So, with that logic, traveling to Japan would be wonderful. I know some people have traveled to Japan and everybody enjoys it. If I ever go to Japan, I would like to spend the majority of my time staying at a place with a hot spring and a lot of nature. And it would be fun to have accommodations within a bigger city to check out merch shops. The underground malls look especially interesting to me. They would have to be air conditioned though, definitely. I'm sure they are though. Alright, it doesn't take too long to get through the quests. I really like seeing the way the students move. You know, despite their cute looks, they are carrying guns and shields. Getting swarmed in by some students would really be something. It's a good thing they all respect me as a sensei. This game makes being a sensei very fun, in my opinion. All gacha games, the player has the characters heavily invested in the player, which makes sense. It's a very self-insert sort of game. Yesterday I saw some fellow sensei help out another. So basically, there was a smaller account and they made a Minecraft mod by putting in Hoshino. And they made a video about it, you know, just kind of showing off the visuals. And some bigger accounts took that video and they took it without sourcing the original smaller account. So a rather big account called ᵉᵈᵦᵗ, they got in trouble for not sourcing the smaller account. And some other sensei really lit it on at this supposed ᵉᵈᵦᵗ account holder. You know, such accounts, they are verified, they post things, and they make money off of it. There are individuals that really do make money off of Twitter from just posting off of X. So to steal somebody else's work was not good. You know, it's going to happen, to be honest. People taking each other's things. Yet there's a general understanding that you need to source what you're showing off. Source back to the original person. And this account, ᵉᵈᵦᵗ, people were dunking on them because they're likely just using ᵜᵃ as a face claim for their account because it's a very popular character. So people are pointing out that this account is just likely grifting. So seeing some people, you know, disciplined, or I should say corrected, is a good thing. You know, and it's nothing like major. All it is other people saying, source what you're taking, source what you're showing off. Going good. While this is on auto, I'm going to double check my sound settings. Hi Kate, welcome back. So far it's going good. Right now I'm getting through the quests. And between that I was just checking my audio. It's still a work in progress. I have just one more. Hi Kate, welcome back. Sorry, there's like an echo. I have my phone right next to me. Okay, so this is the 12th one. 12th mission. And then after this, I'm going to do some shopping. Since I'm a level 90 sensei, these event quests always are easy now. It wasn't always like that. At some points, I couldn't even do the last few quests until I reached level 60 or so. And I'm glad that despite reaching level 90, there's still a lot to do. It almost feels like until you're a level 90 sensei, the real game hasn't begun yet. Every bit counts. The challenges have unlocked. To be honest, those are usually hard for me. Maybe this time around I'll give it a go. Maybe. Claim all. Okay. Shop. I want to see if I can get some cafe furniture first. I want this suspicious cauldron. Okay, I need more of these little books. Which one gives me the most? Most books. Okay, mission 10. How long does it take to get to level 90? To get to level 90, I would say maybe like 6 months to a year. And that's playing for free without buying anything. Because after a certain time of playing, you can't really do much in the game to keep on building up that experience to level up. As for myself, it took a year and a half. And I took some breaks from Blue Archive in the middle of that. I may pick up this game once I get bored of my other gachas. Yeah, play it. What other gachas are you playing? To be honest, later on, I would like to try some other gacha games. Because I'm quite certain they're very playable without putting much money into them. I mean, if I can play Blue Archive like this, I'm sure there's that option for other gacha. Oh, do I have enough now? I do. The suspicious cauldron is mine. Woohoo. Okay, I'm going to buy the nice gift as well. What else should I get? What else should I get? Ooh, I have a lot of these spools. Wow. Secret tech notes. Yeah, I should get that. I can only get one of it after all. Okay, it's so nice to see all those stars filled up. Hihi. Alright, I have a hunch that the audio is not working, so I'm just going to voice act these characters. Maybe not exactly voice act, but just read it. I'm gonna read it. Nikkei and Girls Frontline 2. Oh, I heard of those. I would play Nikkei next. Yeah, for sure. I was kind of interested in playing Brown Dust 2. However, I saw that there's a lot of censorship, and that's not good. You know, gacha games have a purpose. And once you take out that artistic purpose, it's like feeling robbed. So I am just going to ignore Brown Dust 2 for a bit and probably try Nikkei when I can. Show off them voice acting skills. I'm gonna try. Let's see. Some of this is narration, so at least that looks easy enough. Took a little sip of my tea. A restful, peaceful plaza. It sounds familiar. Incredible. Such a performance from a student. This death metal, it screams to my soul. Student, death metal. Oh, right. The performer must be. Heh, thank you, everyone. My name is ᶑᶜᵦᵃ, and I come from Wonderland. While you all know that it's but a fairy tale, I'd like to emphasize that the feeling is all that matters. It is Tsumugi. Your. What an unexpected and fateful reunion. However, a friend told me I'd meet someone special soon. I'm sorry to have doubted her. I see now that the red thread of fate is decidedly non-fiction. Since we've met again, perhaps we should talk for a while. I think I've busked enough for now. Sure. What does bust mean? Then let's go. To Wonderland. By Wonderland, you mean a death metal auditorium? Heh. I believe it will be more interesting if we keep it a surprise. Now this way, I'm sure it will be an unforgettable experience. Now what do you think? How does it feel to come to Wonderland with me? Isn't this just an ordinary dessert cafe? Sensei, wonder derives from something unexpected, unfamiliar, and intriguing. This is the first time the two of us have been to this cafe. Surely that's something out of the ordinary and novel. I suppose so. It would be a shame if a student and a teacher's relationship were so tied up in awkwardness. So how about it? Let's familiarize ourselves by making a story together. You make it sound like I asked you on a date. I won't completely deny it. Something of that. Emotion. is all that matters. That being said, I have a question. Did you enjoy my last performance? We all need to die! Oh, what? What a performer. Sensei. I don't know how to break it to her. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. Oh gosh, I just did. She accepted it. I'm sorry, I couldn't invite you to the after party. The other members are a bit shy. I would like to introduce you all someday if we get the chance. They're all Wild Hunt band members. No, my bandmates come from other schools. You see, Wild Hunt doesn't have a band club. Strange, isn't it? No one to jam with, even though we're the Arts Academy. In fact, we don't have any official clubs at Wild Hunt. I suppose they believe that almost everyone gets their creative energy out through their specialized majors. It's generally fulfilling. Then there are students like me who require official permission to pursue outside activities. It might seem strict, but I suppose there are unofficial channels. Perhaps there, students with similar interests could share them in secret. There's so much I want to say, but we don't have the time. To put it simply, I think of Wild Hunt as a wonderland of hopes and dreams. At Wild Hunt, you are free to embrace your dreams and pursue them, as long as you are determined. Ah, yes. If you have a lot of questions, we might as well jump in. Sensei, from now on, I will be your rabbit. Like the rabbit that led a girl to Wonderland, I shall lead you to Wild Hunt. I'm not a literal rabbit, but creating that kind of atmosphere. Tsumugi kind of talks slow like me. I hope this is working out then. She kind of thinks about a word and then says it with punctuation a little bit. Is all that matters. Good, then let's explore Wild Hunt and share plenty of stories. I'd like to introduce you to my friends in my dorm. I know they're looking forward to meeting you. Yeah, I want to meet your friends. I want to be a good sensei to them too. I still need to finish a few things, so let's meet up in a bit and explore the academy properly. Since I am your rabbit, I'll wear a bunny girl costume. Please don't, Tsumugi, please. Yeah, good. I wanted to show you. Please keep it normal, Tsumugi. Heh, then I'll save that as a special treat for next time. No, Tsumugi, don't. Don't. Wow, Sensei, look at this description. A demonic dessert medley that will make your head spin with just a bite. And the very berry cake here challenges my perceptions with just a glance. Wow, that like made my stomach grumble. The fact that the berries look like eyeballs is also quite charming. Come to think of it, there is a senior in my dorm who would love these garnishes. There's also one who always wears a witch hat. Such a fetching style. You'll meet them all soon. Sounds unique. I'm starting to get a little concerned. Though I hadn't realized it in the moment. Our story together had already begun. Okay. Next episode. Oh, I'm gonna go get my cafe earnings. Sorry for that little beep. My phone said that it's dying, but I'm gonna hook it up. Which students are in the cafe today? Nonami, please come over. Oh, where's Nonami? Oh, there she is. She's like behind the vending machine. Okay. I'm gonna check on my second cafe while I'm here. Who is here? Ah, that looks so nice to take a nap right there. Okay. Anybody else? And I will invite Hoshino. Oh, and in fact, Hoshino, I have something for you. Here you go. Oh, darn. I was hoping she would get up to relationship rank 25. Anything else she would like? No. Darn. Wow, my tea is still warm. That's amazing. It's in a steel insulated cup. So I think that's what keeps it really warm. Yeah, still insulated cups are where it's at. I don't have a big old Stanley cup or anything, but it's just a different type of steel cup. Unfortunate, not enough. Yeah, I agree. I think I'm going to double check the gifts. Okay. What's over here? Okay, getting these goodies. I think today I would like to make this a longer stream since I likely won't be able to stream tomorrow due to the facility being closed. Yeah, tea in a thermos takes forever to cool off. I used to take one to work and it'd be hot all morning and then I'd forget about it till night. Drink your tea. Don't let it go to waste. Well, thankfully it doesn't go to waste because it's still warm. Drink your tea while you have it. Okay. What kind of tea do you like? Mine right now is a black peach tea. Oh, I clicked on the recruitment on accident. Okay, back to the event. Wonderland of Hopes and Dreams. I was on the way to Wild Hunt Art Academy with Tsumugi. It's a long underground tunnel, like a rabbit hole. Maybe I should have worn my bunny girl costume after all. Ha, I'm kidding. I do know that there's a time and place. So if things line up just right, maybe you will. It could go any way. Who knows? Let's continue. I can hardly wait for you to meet everyone. It's a tie between oolong black tea